That's a good look. Neil Tennant and Chris Lohr here now. It's lovely to see both of you.
Nice to see you.
I can't believe I've never met you before.
I know.
Because I've grown up with you. You know,
I don't know. I can't sort of believe I haven't been on before. You've got us out of bed first thing in the morning. So congratulations.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you. And congratulations on the Brit Award.
Thank you.
Was that kind of, I mean, does that, you know, some people say, oh, awards don't mean anything. Were you chuffed? Both of you?
I think it's true that some awards don't really mean that much, but this one actually was a really nice feeling because it's the British music industry gets together. It's all the record companies, and we were told it was a unanimous vote by them that they thought this was the right time. And of course, it's 25 years not since our first hit, but since our first record was released, which was in 1984. And that was the first version of West End Girls, which was finally a hit to the end of the following year.
Do you know, I loved that song. It was so different to anything else, and I loved the video was fantastic. It was very ahead of its time. I mean, it still looks really, really good today, don't you think? I mean, looking back at that,
really good there, don't we?
You do, both of you. Well, you're all sulked in the background. You were being sulky and sucking in your cheeks. It was great. I absolutely loved it. I really did, and I wanted one of those big long black coats that you swished around.
I've still got it in my wardrobe.
I'll bet you have. Really, really, really
Stephen
good
Linnard.
stuff. Really good stuff. And the thing is, you know, at 25 years, you've not changed, but the thing is, it's like everybody else has caught up with you almost. Do you know what I mean? Because you were so ahead of your time.
Yes, I think we've always tried to write contemporary pop songs, and what we've really focused on is writing songs. Like, you know, West End Girls was the first one, and on the new record, it's still the same thing. We're trying to write songs that are going to mean something to people today.
Well, the new single's out. There's an album as well, and you're going to be touring.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah, we do. We never thought we were going to be a touring act, but you know, we even play festivals now. Playing Tea in the Park this year.
Yeah,
but we're also playing the O2 Arena, which we're looking forward to.
That'd be brilliant. That'd be really good. We've talked about the single. Let's have a wee look at it because people want to see. Here we go. It's absolutely beautiful.
By a Dutch guy called Mr. Hugerbrugge.
Oh, I love Mr. Hugerbrugge.
And he's, I think you need to get him on the show.
Is that his real name?
Isn't it? Yeah, he's from Holland.
I love it.
He's an artist as well as an animator, really. You know, he draws most of it by hand.
No, it's beautiful. That's the thing about you guys. You're always very innovative in everything that you do, not just the music, but the video,
we're trying to do something a little bit surprising.
The costume, everything. You know, it's the whole sort of package, and I think that's really good because that just works. You know, all works together. And was that you were saying you worked with the producer of Girls Aloud?
Yeah, they're called Xenomania. They've produced pretty much of the Girls Aloud singles, and also Sugar Babes. And a lot of people. In fact, the main producer wrote "Believe" for Cher.
Really? I love
that's what his empire is founded on.
That's the one that you wrote for the girls, isn't it?
Yes, we co-wrote this one as part of the sessions for our album. So we were thrilled when Xenomania said, could we give this to Girls Aloud? Because, I mean, they're a national institution now as well, aren't they?
They are. They really have come on amazingly well, I think, from a sort of quite strange start, and now they're doing.
Now, what's interesting is they've guided their career themselves, really.
Do you think that's the way it has to be?
I think because they came out of a TV talent thing, didn't they?
Pop stars,
and a lot of those people, if you notice, don't really survive. But Girls Aloud survive because I think they've really got a lot of guts, really, actually, and they've stuck with it.
You do collaborations. Did you do? I mean, obviously, I remember Dusty. That was fantastic.
Of course, yeah.
That really was.
It's 10 years since Dusty died.
It's not.
It was just 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And I think Dusty would be amazed if she was still alive today, how really she's as popular as ever.
Well, everybody's copying her. You look at Duffy. I mean, you know.
I mean, this has been a good year for Dusty. With Duffy in particular.
I think a lot of these new acts coming up really owe her a huge debt.
Yeah, and I think she'd have been really thrilled about that.
Yeah, she's a very sort of modest woman, wasn't she? I don't think she realised how good she was.
No, I think like a lot of brilliant singers.
She's quite insecure as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
That's when you think about how absolutely fantastic she was. And yet she still had that. You always felt that she was kind of like, should I really be here? I'm not quite sure. It's crazy.
Well, the first time we worked with her, she said, what do you want me to sound like? And we said, Dusty Springfield. And she said, oh,
okay then.
Yeah, I think I can do that. And, you know, I think she was, Chris said she was a bit insecure. Now, with the time that's passed, it seems like an amazing privilege that we actually got to work with her, because it's like part of history now.
Is there somebody, a sort of icon that you'd love to work with? Is there somebody you really want to?
I think what we always talk about working with is maybe someone really young and work with them on their first record, because we haven't done that very often.
Yeah.
I think that would be really, really exciting. But I do think we work best with women, so maybe a young woman.
That'd be really good. They'd be lucky to be working with you guys. And they tell me you're doing a ballet. Are you dancing in it?
Sadly, no.
Oh, I would love to
Well,
see
you
that.
never know, we might get a bit part in it. No, we're writing some music for a ballet which is going to come out at Sadler's Wells. A friend of ours is a dancer at the Royal Ballet and he asked us.
Fantastic.
But we found a great story. It's a Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale and it makes a great sort of traditional ballet, you know, telling a story, and it should be really good.
Really good. And you need to do something because for your
Oh, yes, I'm going to
site,
take to Twitter if
for
you
the
don't mind.
twittering thing.
Over the course of
upload a
our
twit
promotion, we keep
Yes.
doing radio shows mainly for TV. We
You
do a
don't mind?
picture.
Oh, right. Do it.
So can we?
You come, yeah.
Can we do a little picture
This
together?
is so cool. This is unbelievably cool.
Really?
I've never been photographed live on the television.
Great.
And will that be on your twittering
I'll
thing?
do
If you go
I can do
after
it now
when
if
we
you want.
you can do it now.
Do you want to do it now or?
Yeah,
Right.
we'll do it now. Yeah. So
Okay.
you go to at Pet Shop Boys on Twitter.
Right, and I'll be there.
You'll be there, fame at last.
Thank you so much. I'm honoured. I could talk to you all day. Good luck with everything that you do.
Thanks
it's
very
an
much.
absolute
That's all
joy. Don't wait 25 years until you come back in again,
God,
please.
no.
No, it would be too early by then. Even I have to admit that.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Right, and just